Hey everybody, and welcome to today's animated video of the Zen Valedictorian Approach to School and to Life. So this approach was created by Cal Newport on his blog Study Hacks, which I truly recommend anyone to check out. Since he graduated from school, he now focuses more on career, so it's a great website and blog. But let's get right into the graph that he created, which from top to bottom is how impressive an individual is to how boring they are, and then left to right is how relaxed to how stressed they are. So in the top right is the grind. This is the person that's impressive because they are stacked up to the brim with tons of extracurriculars, and they will do whatever it takes to get the A, right? They will not settle for anything below an A. So they're impressive, but these people are also extremely stressed out. And right below them is the failed grind, and this is actually where most grinds end because it's difficult to keep that lifestyle up. But they're boring and they're stressed because they burned out and they can't keep up those extracurriculars, and they also can't keep up the grades because it's just too taxing. Then on the bottom left is the slacker. This is the person that doesn't really do anything except watch TV and hang out with their friends and party, but they don't focus on their grades, and they're boring because they don't have extracurriculars really. They're just there to hang out and to chill. But then in the top left is the part that Cal Newport created, and he lived this lifestyle, and he found many people that lived it as well, and it's called the Zen Valedictorian. This is the person that's impressive but is also relaxed. And Cal says this is because you have to take into consideration what makes a person impressive. And those three things are focus, underscheduling, and innovation. The Zen Valedictorian is that straight A student that's also having an amazing life and doing great things in their extracurriculars. And the way you do this is you underschedule. So if you need, say the minimum required is 15 credits to graduate in 4 years, you do those 15 credits and you take your required classes, mixing in some classes that are required but are a bit easier. And you do this while really focusing and going in depth in those classes now that you have so much time. And you also focus on 1 to 2 extracurriculars that you really enjoy and that you can turn into something else. And through spontaneity and doing things like going to guest lectures, you can really create a great lifestyle and get internships that you never thought were imaginable and turn your life in a direction you never thought. So then the second thing is innovation, and that's kind of that spontaneity, right? It's going to those guest lectures, and it's just turning your extracurriculars into something else and maybe applying to scholarships each year. I would recommend applying to 1 scholarship each year. Then the last thing is to focus. So Cal Newport says you should focus on one thing in each area of your life. So you should focus on 1 major, you should focus on 1 extracurricular, and then 1 side project. So I would recommend that this is a great approach. I personally say that you could do a little bit more extracurriculars, maybe 2 or 3, but don't ever really have any above 4 things taking up your time at one time. So focus on 3 or 4 things at once, and if you keep doing this and then get out and try to avoid that slacker region, because you can end up there if you're living that Zen Valedictorian method, if you're just underscheduled but doing nothing, and really live that valedictorian approach, that Zen Valedictorian approach. And this works amazing in school, but it could also work in your life. If you focus on 1 career, but you're also focusing on 1 or 2 side projects or hobbies or extracurriculars, and you also take time to focus on your relationships and your family and your life, then you can live the Zen Valedictorian approach in your life as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps to anyone that's stressed. And if you like this video, then go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to see more videos like this. And we'll see you in the next video. Remember to keep growing.